Yeah, Salakia. And that's why the scriptures say measure the time diligently, man. Because we know, based off of prophecy, based off the things we're seeing, current events. Okay, we're aligning it with the scriptures, man. The different pestilences, the wars and rumors of wars. All right, the big thing with Ukraine and Russia right now, that's a rumor of war. But we know that the MOTB has to be pushed on the earth before WW3 gets placed on the earth. You know, we can't just rush into WW3 without the main prophecy being the MOTB being forced upon everybody on the earth, man. You know, that being the all men shall be tested in that day, man. You know, but going back to the point, man, we the goal, the reason why we labor in this truth, man, is to see the fall of our enemies, man. All right, ultimately to have Yahweh Shai, rule the world, rule the kingdom of Israel. You know what I mean? And through Yahweh Shai ruling, Israel wins as well, man. You know, and we're laboring for our crown, man. And really laboring for salvation, because the times to come is gonna be crazy, man. But to actually get a one up on your enemies, man, is gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Because here it is, we've been in captivity for hundreds of years. All right, this captivity, all right, in this captivity, we've been in captivity for hundreds of years, man, under this devil, under the rulership of this devil, man, alongside all you other heathens, man, that perpetuated this affliction on us, this captivity on us, man. So why do you think we're laboring for this, man? So we can reap the rewards and the benefits of the kingdom to come, man. You know, it's just simple math, man. It's righteous, man. All right. People talk about we preach hate and all this stuff, man. It's just balance, man. Simple and plain. It's just balance. It's not has nothing to do with hate. It just is what it is, man. Get over it. You're too emotional, and that's the thing with this society. Society is too emotional, man. They don't want to deal with the facts, man. You guys been duped into thinking everybody is equal, all right? Especially you Israelites, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You've been duped to think that everybody is equal, man. Okay, and that narrative's been pushed upon the world, and now you think it's a bad thing to hate others, man. But here it is, this devil done raped, robbed, murdered your people, and has yet to pay for it. Yet we're supposed to turn the other cheek and forgive him, man. That you're not in the right mind, man. You're bugged out. Recompense is coming, man. Thus saith the Lord. Revelation 13. Okay. And 10 or 9, I should say. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Okay, so the faith of the saints is to put their enemies into captivity, man. Who led the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans into captivity? All right, it was you so-called white people, man. You led Israelites into captivity. Okay, and furthered the affliction upon them. So the balance of that is what? All right, the balance of that is you have to go into captivity. And not only that, okay, the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. The land is polluted because of the bloodshed. And the only way, that's how the Most High is so balanced. And the only way that the land can be cleansed is if the blood of them that shed it be gone, man. Your blood has to be cleansed. That's how spiritual it is. Imagine shedding somebody's blood, defiling the land, and the only way for that land to be cleansed is if your blood gets shed, man. Now, to a carnal man, that doesn't make no sense. To a carnal man, you're saying, okay, you defiled the land, someone else's blood, and the only way they're gonna get the land can be cleansed is if somebody else's blood gets spilled. Now, to a carnal man, they're thinking they're just adding blood onto blood. But nah, man, the Most High works differently, man. His judgment, the way he runs and operates the earth, It's different, man. You know? This is Revelation 2:25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And what's that? What's that you already have? The knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding, man. Alright? This truth. That's what you have. And it says hold fast, man. So hold on to it until Yahweh Shai returns. Okay? And it says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Alright? And that's what we want, man. That's what we labor for, man. You know? We're going to take L's on this side, man. Heavily. We're going to take L's on this side. It is what it is. You know? But we want to have rulership over these other nations, man. You know? In the kingdom to come, man. Where we have eternal rest. Where we live for eternity and have joy of our children. You know? What do you call it? You know, the perks of being in rulership, right? Having multiple women, and your women are in unison, they're okay with it, not having to sneak around, all right? In this monogamous, faggot-ass society that they perpetuate on the earth, okay? You know, we're not gonna be living like that, man, because we're kings, man. These women want us all bugged out and just loyal to them. To hell with you. You know what I mean? That's a bugged out state of mind. That's no way for a man to be living, man. You've been in Babylon too long, man. You know what I mean? That's simple and plain. Alright? Come out of here, my people, man. That's a Western mind. That's a bugged out state of mind. If you do the simple mathematics on that, man, to think that you should only just have one woman for the rest of your life, it's bugged out. You know what I mean? And then, you know, like, come on. A lot of you, you know, this is, let me have to make this point as well, man. A lot of you are bugged out because here it is, you probably have parents, or you have a father, and he's all actually, you have other half brothers and sisters because your father has multiple so-called baby mothers or children with different women. Yeah, here it is, you're a woman now, and you could get into a relationship with a man, and he's only allowed to just have to be dedicated to you. That's bugged the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit been going on, man. Men are gonna be men are gonna do what they gotta do. Real men are gonna do what they gotta do. You know? Because at the end of the day, let's be real, you're gonna get tired of the same box. So you gotta diversify it sometimes. Every man's different, but hey, it is what it is. That's besides the point, though. The point being is that we're gonna be in rulership, and we're gonna get the perks of the kingdom, man. And rulership over our enemies, and that the sense of, gratefulness and gratitude we're gonna get to know, man. We are the sons of God, man. And it says, and princes of the power. Alright? And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father, and I will give him the morning star. Alright? And that's everything, man. Anything you can desire in righteousness, you're gonna get it. Alright? And I will give him the morning star. And he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. You know? Slovakia. This is Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. Alright? As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Alright? So what you did to us, alright, not only in Obadiah is it addressing Esau, which it mainly is, but it's getting at you other heathens as well, man, that took part in our downfall, that constantly afflict us, that live better than us, that receive benefits and perks in this life, that receive grants, business loans, with no problem, man. Okay, welfare, whatever, with no hesitation, man. Whereas Jakes, they give Jake a hard time. Okay, so and these other nations don't have to deal with the stereotypes that come with Jake's stereotypes, right? They don't have to deal with what we go through. Okay, so it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Okay? That's simple and plain, man. You know what I'm saying? Your judgment is going to follow right back upon you, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Psalm 2 and 8. It said, ask of me, and I shall declare thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. That's what we're going to be, man. Judges of the earth, man. Powers, man. Rulers, kings. You know? Serve the Lord, Yahweh, with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in Yahweh Shai. You know? In him. You know? Blessed are you, man. You know? But you keep these words, man. You keep the Most High's commandments. Alright? You keep the faith. Okay? You're going to be blessed. You're going to be blessed in the kingdom, man. You're going to get the heathen for your inheritance and witness the fall of your enemies, man. Okay? That's going to be a beautiful day. Because that's what true power is, man. You know? And the thing is with men will always want power. You know? But we're actually going to get it in righteousness. Because even on this side, man, men want power, man. But how do they get it? They get it in wickedness. Okay? Through carnal means, through cutthroat means, through sin, through lies, okay, through murder, alright, deceit, robbery, bribes, you know, extortion. That's how men get power in this world, right? But in the kingdom, man, we're gonna get power from Yahweh Shai, okay? Knowing that he is and he is able to bless us that power, man. It's nothing to him. What the hell is power to the Most High and to give it to all man, to give it to man? You know? Let me get this quick preset, yeah. Time and chance. You know, it's nothing for the Most High to give man power, man. You know, it's Ecclesiastes 9 and 11. I return and sound to the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet, you know. And I want to break this down because you gotta be the fastest. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to rush the kingdom, man. You're trying to rush the kingdom, man. You can't be rushing this shit, man. That's why the Most High wants you to have faith and integrity, man, to endure. Because what's here in this world, man? There's nothing here, man. You know? The most you can do is extract what you can, the local resources, get your daily bread, you know? Because this place is going to be destroyed anyways. You know? It says, nor the battle to the strong, alright? So you out here constantly lifting weights and trying to be the next Mr. Olympia, man. Alright, what the fuck is doing all that compared to the judgment to come? The scriptures say that the strong men, you know, shall be wailed as women, you know? The mighty men of this world, man. Because they're not going to be able to even, fathom the things to come on this earth. Imagine you're in the military or whatever, and you're in the Marine or you're in the Navy, okay? You're in the Spetsnaz, okay? And you're training all your life, okay, for war, and they're so-called putting you through the test on how to handle these things, okay? They're putting you through the test to handle these things in a society that's not actually in war right now. So what are you gonna do when it's actually wartime? You get what I'm trying to say? Your mentality is not gonna be the same. You're doing this with the mindset of everything is all good. Our guns are bigger. You know, we're not going to war with any superpower. We might go into a little country, a little third world country and fuck shit up because we have the bigger guns anyways. But when the Most High puts that real World War III, you Edomites against you Edomites, man, you Russians versus Americans, okay? You're not going to be the same. Why do you think you're going to be wailing, man? You're going to see your dead home. You're really going to see dead platoons, your your squadron, your fellow members or whatever you call them, dead. And you're gonna have to live with that, man. You're gonna be bugged out. Then you're gonna think, you're really gonna be hopeless in that day, man. It's only because of the will of the Lord that's gonna have you keep on fighting, man, just to have a little scene. But you're gonna be bugged the fuck out. You're gonna be shitting in your pants. And you see the return of Yahweh Shai and the angels, and they pull up in the chariots. You're gonna be bugged the fuck out, man. What are you gonna do in that day, man? You know? And it says, nor yet riches to men of understanding. Okay, so this is not even for the rich man. Okay? And nor yet favor to men of skill. So you could be good at something in the world, but if it's not of, you get what I'm trying to say? At the end of the day, Yahweh Shai has to choose you for this. Okay? So, but time and chance happen to them all. Time and chance, man. For your, because the race is to what? To salvation, to the kingdom, right? It's time and chance for this, man. You're not in control of this. This is Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, the servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Yeah, man, simple trading places, And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. Yeah, man. You gotta worry about stress, alright? You're fearful of your life, your offspring's life, your children's life. Alright, you're stressing all over them. Your daughter's a whore. Your son is a fucking a degenerate, a murderer, gangbanger, whatever you want to call it, man. You know, or and you fear for his life because the shit that he did. Now he has to get, the, in the streets, the retribution, and if you do you know what I'm saying, you do wickedly in the streets, whatever, you put murder on, you cause hell on somebody, or you take one of their guys out, then they're out to get you, man. There ain't no rules to this shit, man. That's just all Jake is. You take one of mine, we take one of yours. It's a never-ending cycle, man. You're inheriting beef, So you're in fear of that. You're in fear of your offspring getting entangled with the bullshit of this world. You're stressed out about. You're sorrowful and stressed out about bills and all types of shit, man. So that's why the Most High is gonna come and give us rest from all that, man. You have to wake up to an alarm clock to make sure you can, get up to go to work, to put food on the table and pay the bills. That job you don't even fuck with, but it just pays the bills. Like, that's the shit that the Most High is gonna give us rest for, man. It says, and thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage rest thou was made to serve. But thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased. This is Jeremiah 51. And 20 says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. With thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. We're going to break down these kingdoms. We're going to break down these other nations. You get what I'm trying to say? We're going to beat them to a pulp, man, to where they have to fear us and honor us and reverence us and obey us. And really obey Yahweh Shai and his order and his rulership. And they're going to have no faith and no hope ever, man. We're going to beat the hope out of them that they're going to rule and rise. Right? We're going to beat the vain imagination that their gods are going to save them from us when we're in our glory. They're going to have no hope, man. Because this is going to be something they've never seen on the planet ever, man. Throughout all the whole time of the earth, they're never going to see anything of what's to come, man. We're going to be so great in the kingdom, man. And Yahushua establishes this, his rule, man. Obviously, we have to go through, the hardships of, the trials and tribulations to come. We got to go through it. Every man has to go through it. We're not there yet, I'm not there yet. I still have to fight. I have to fight my constant battle. Just like every other brother has to do the same. Until we, Lord will. That's why we always say, Lord will. We make it to on the spaceship, man, on the chariot, and we get saved, man. But yeah, man, we want that power, man. That's what it's about. The rulership over our enemies, and retribution and recompense. And getting even judgment. Justice. True justice, man. But with that, I'd like to say shalom, and I hope you're edified. Until the next one.